So, this cafe is like the caring for the carers. There's this one place called TAS, which is Tavistock Area Support Services. And within that, there is this memory cafe on every other Saturday. It's only 2 hours and it's run by volunteers, and they, the carers bring their loved ones and then they go off for a bit. 3/4 an hour on their own? So they get a bit of time on their own where they can either let off steam or seek advice, or they get guest speakers in to give them legal advice, like on wills and social care advice and all sorts. So yeah. So we went a couple of times, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and your mother-in-law and my mum, they really hit it off, didn't they? Not that they remembered, but...
And they became friends though, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
But Molly had attacked people with her, in the end. She was banned from the... She was banned from the day centre. She was going at people with her...
Her Zimmer frame.
Her Zimmer frame, attacking people. Like, some people were quite frightened, so she was banned from there. And then she was really, I suppose, banned from the memory cafe. We couldn't get her in the car. We couldn't get her out of the car and go in.
That was the last time you went, wasn't it?
And then we couldn't get her back in the car.
It was like an hour to get her back in the car, wasn't it?
It was just. And then there was 3 of us, wasn't it? Yeah. And there was Heather there as well, trying to get her in. Oh my God.
And then my mum says, oh, she's playing Jenny up. She is naughty. She's playing her up.
So in the end, they said, no, we can't have her. She can't come. She's frightening everybody. And then we had her sectioned.
As a carer, you know, all you're going to get paid, you'll get a carer's allowance. Well, actually you don't. Because if you earn £120, then you don't qualify.
£120 a week.
£120 a week. You don't qualify for any carer's allowance, which is what? £67.25p a week. So you don't get anything. Not really, you don't. You don't do it for the reward, but oh God, it would be nice. Because, you know, you've given up your incomes and it's something, isn't it? It's a gesture. So they're laughing, the government. They really are laughing. It doesn't quite prepare you for it, does it? Even with a nursing background. It doesn't quite prepare you for 24-hour.
You'd think it does. You think, oh well, I'm a nurse, I can manage. But you can't. Because we did make the mistake of going to... we needed a new kitchen when we first moved in, because the woman who sold us the house took the kitchen with her. So we needed a kitchen. So we went off to find a kitchen.
Not joking about the kitchen. Even the light bulbs went, didn't they?
Yeah. And then we opened...
Oh, she didn't take that horrible wallpaper, though. Oh.
We were sat there having a chat with this man about a kitchen, and we got a phone call saying, I'm hungry. Well, you know where the fridge is. Go and make yourself a sandwich. So she went down, but she couldn't find the bread, and all she could find was cheese and ham. So they made themselves a sandwich with cheese as the bread and ham in between the cheese.
Oh. One night alone, I wrote it down, and I was out of bed every 20 minutes. I was out of bed 23 times in one night, and God, you get to the point where you could throttle them, but you go down and, there's a frog man at the bottom of my bed, or there's a man in overalls, or... So there was lots of hallucinations going on. You know, so we dropped down the medication, and that wasn't touching the pain, so, you know, it's... Well, you're caught, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But as I say, having the cancer, I got a different care to what you had, didn't I? And with Mum, because she had the dementia, that helped, because it meant she didn't know she had the cancer. So she says, oh, I I don't know why I feel like this. I hope I feel better soon. And I say, that's the cancer, Mum. I've got cancer? Yeah. Well, that's a bugger, isn't it? Oh, and then it'll be forgotten again. So, it had its benefits as well, yeah. There we go.
It took a long time, didn't it?
It was hard. It was very hard. Yeah, I think because they're so totally dependent on you. Your life changes. It revolves around that individual, their wants, their needs, and then suddenly there's nothing. Your whole purpose is gone.
Yeah.
Because it took some serious readjustments. Yeah.
Probably took you longer, didn't it? Than me, because Tony wasn't with you, was he? Full time?
No. So then we came to work in the memory cafe.
I just felt I needed something to do.
Yeah, it's something to do, but equally they were there when we needed them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they supported you afterwards with a few issues, and they were there for you for a whole year after their death. I just felt it's nice. It's a nice team, isn't it?
Yeah, and even some of the carers have become friends now, haven't they?
Yeah. And it helps them to know that you've actually gone through what they're going through, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That you're not just, one of these do-gooders that's in it for the glory or what have you. You're there because you understand where they're coming from. So, yeah, I think so. Yeah.